Hello everyone, this is Cheryl and I'm here to do a flip through of my latest journal, which is a Hollywood journal, and it's getting ready to go to its new forever home. So I'm going to do a quick flip through to show you. I have on the front here a paper bead that I made from a security envelope. Hope I'm in the frame here. I think I am. And I added a little heart dangle on the bottom of it. This is the inside, the envelope turned inside out. And because this journal is basically black and white. So let me get inside right away and show you this. So, like I said, it's black and white, but it has some pops of pink throughout. And it took me about a month to do this journal, and I love it so much. It is a soft cover journal with I made it from packaging, Amazon. Those brown envelopes, you know, those real flexible envelopes, is inside of 2 pieces of fabric here, and I have put on here lace and different things, as you can see. I made a pocket out of the lace, and here I have Marlene Dietrich in a journal card, and I don't know who these guys are. This came from a Hollywood book that I had, but you know, I wasn't smart enough to read the caption or keep it so that I would know who this was, but somebody there might know. But they're movie stars from the past. So this is the inside. She's pretty big. She got pretty fat. Here I have a little tag that says handmade, and I included that so she would always remember who made it. I have a large journal card, and then here I have a photo or a page from a book of Cary Grant and Joan Fontaine. Okay. And this is just a lace belly band type pocket. Goodness. Okay, when you're on camera, I don't know. Not sure why things get hard. Here I have a little picture of Betty Davis on an altered card, a piece of a snippet roll that I love to use in my journals. And this is not a movie star. This is just a digital, but she looks like one. So I included her in there. And I did decoupage. I did tissue decoupage on some of the pages, and there's lace and ruffles and stenciling throughout. So I'll just say that once. This is Sally Field and Burt Reynolds, right, a page right out of that book. Some digitals that I printed in black and white. And here's Marilyn Monroe. And this is just a fashion digital that was kind of in black and white, and I just thought it looked really good in this journal. This is a napkin that I decoupaged onto paper. This is Grace Kelly, a very tall tag that I made because I didn't want to cut her. I didn't want to cut her off or anything, so I made this tall journal card or tag, whatever. Some old ledger paper. And in this side pocket I have Cary Grant. Just a journal card that I made. Some vellum. And I don't know who this is either. I have a postcard. It has a name on it and I can't read it. So maybe the person that receives it can read it. This is just a little paper and lace thing. And here's Shirley Temple. And this is just a writing page that I tucked in there. I thought it was pretty. So it's just like a writing space. So the 3 of them go in this pocket. This is a page from a book where it had wrapping paper, old wrapping paper in it, English wrapping paper. And this is the book, and the page was so pretty I used it. And this is wrapping paper as well. And in the center of that, this is a double tag that I made early on when I first started the journal. Just some. This looks like it's actually a digital, but it looks like a page out of a book. It's Cary Grant again. Had a whole book of him. He's in there. Don't know who this is, but she was in there as well. And again, you know, I wasn't smart enough. I thought I could remember, but I don't remember. This is not movie stars, but they look like it. And I did some stenciling on here with texture paste. And this is Elizabeth Taylor. This little pocket. There's another pocket. I know this girl, and I forget her name too right now, but she's a movie star. Old Hollywood. This is not. This is another digital that I made a large journal card. Added this little tassel on there because she looked like she's from the 20s, and it just looked like it would go in here. Okay. And this is that other part of that napkin, which I dry decoupaged and then sewed around onto a polka dot page. I actually put it onto a polka dot paper, and so you see the polka dots through the napkin. I love that. It's just so cute. And then this is some paper that I embossed. It was already like this, and then I just embossed it. This is a fabric tag. It's completely fabric, except for this part that I glued on here, this little tag that I glued on here. But the whole thing is fabric, and I just made it because I was inspired by someone who used a fabric sample with the ring still in it that, you know, was in a store as a furniture sample or whatever. So I was inspired by that, and I used a big grommet here and made my own fabric tag. And this is a flip. This is just some pieces, movie pieces, digital pieces that went so well in here. And this is Frank Sinatra, and I just made a journal card, a music journal card. This is just a digital, but she looked like a movie star to me. So I did a journal card there. And I think this is Marilyn Monroe. This is a playing card that I cut this out of and made this little tag. And then this is a large playing card that I decoupaged a napkin on it, and then I added the little rose on there. And the napkin was just all black and white with black butterflies and grayish butterflies on it. So thought it was very appropriate. Sally Fields. Michael Jackson, my all-time favorite. I just made a journal card. This is a little wallpaper. This is a wallpaper. I got this tag in backwards. This is a wallpaper, just a pocket, a tall pocket that I put 2 belly bands on to be a pocket, and I added some things in to the outside pockets, another one of those double tags that I made. And then I made a tall tag to go in the tall pocket. And this is just an add-in, and I put it in here in between my signatures. This little signature, this was to be a 2 signature journal, but you know, I had to add a little signature in here that is just writing paper. Like, this is all just writing pages, black and white, and a pocket in the center with a little notepad in it, a butterfly notepad that can like fit in your purse or fits in this pocket. And the rest of it is just writing paper in this signature. Here's Cary Grant again. Can you tell I liked him? And this is just another little tag that I made in this applique pocket. And I'm sure this is June Allison. And I don't know who the guy is. From a movie, an old Hollywood movie. And here I have made stenciling with texture paste onto a black paper bag. And this is an envelope that I put together. Gosh, and in here I got this out of a Hollywood book, and I don't know who it is because I didn't pay attention. And then here is Irving Berlin, and it tells all about him on the back of this. That came out of that book. And here, Abbott and Costello. This is a page out of the book. I remember them. They were very funny. And so anyway, I made this little envelope and just tied it together and and I got this idea from Pam Daly. She's a member of Boho Daydreams, and she has a YouTube channel. So I got the idea from her. I love some of her ideas. I want to put this back the right way so I don't forget and mail it, you know. So I just have that in there as a little pocket. And this, I love it when things hang out of the journal. And let me entertain you. Thought that was appropriate. Here I have another little tag and another little fashion journal card that came from a little fashion book, junk journaling, you know, book that I bought. And I made a belly band with my snippet on this little piece of paper, handmade paper. And here, this is a digital made by Anita Cox, and I thought she looked Hollywood, so I put her in this pocket. This is Marilyn Monroe. This is an altered playing card, and she came from another playing card as well, and I just cut it down and made this little paper clip for on a page. Here's Katharine Hepburn, and this is just an ephemera pack, an extra ephemera pack for whoever gets this to use. There's some old papers in here and ledger, and there's a napkin and some old music paper, and then some fun advertisements, and I've tied them together with gold thread. and they can be used however she wants to use them. This is a page from the book of those movie stars that I had. This is a masterboard, a copy of a masterboard that I made early on when I started. I thought I was going to use it as my cover, but I couldn't do it, so I'm saving it. I digitized it, and that's a copy, part of a page. Some more of the Tom and Jerry. Some more of the book, the Hollywood book that I had, and I think this is more of that handmade paper. Here's Elvis in this little fold-out thing. He was my all-time favorite. Him and Michael Jackson were my favorites. So I have him just held in here with a paper clip. Oh my goodness. Can't do paper clips on camera apparently. This is a pocket, and this is an altered postcard, window postcard that I made. And this is just a pretty page that I made, and I think that this is Bette Davis. I do believe this is Bette Davis. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. And that is it. She's pretty fat, so I really couldn't. I have a little bead dangle here and this tassel and all these things hanging out. I love that. And as you can see, it's gorgeous. But I couldn't, I had more ideas and I had more ephemera, but I couldn't fit any more in here without making it impossible to look at it. So that is the journal, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's going to be leaving here this afternoon to go to its forever home. And I probably will be making another one because I have more stuff, and I'll probably make another Hollywood journal. It will be a little different, but eventually I will do that. I have collected everything in one place, so eventually I'll make another one. Anyway, thank you for watching. Give my channel a like and a thumbs up, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because it will help me get seen more. And so anyway, thank you so much. Bye-bye.